Hello peeps. Yeah, I'm back. Right. I said I was going to go through this. Yes, I do like PECO. And I have their latest catalogue. And this is celebrating 75 years. 75 years. 1946 to 2021. Yes. Brilliant. Yes, I got this delivered. You'll see who delivered it. Let me open up. Where is it? I got a compliment slip. It always goes wrong when you're filming. I got mine from the Cheltenham Model Centre, and yes, they gave me a nice compliment slip. Yes, so that's where it came from, and I'm glad I got it from there. It was a reasonable price. This was included on it. This is about Engage ready to run wagons, and there are quite a few. It just opens up. Oh yeah. I need to show you another video to do with Engage. I can't wait to do that, but that's for another time. I'm quite busy with 00 at the moment, building all these layouts, you see, because I want to build an Engage layout. I don't know. You can fit more in with Engage, but it would be more ideal if I started off in Engage, because I live in a flat, you see. It'd be a lot better off, wouldn't I? Ah yes, static grass applicator. All the static grasses and flock. Definitely. I'm looking forward to getting onto that stage. Trackbed weathering kit, steam, and one for diesel. Okay, I didn't know about that. Yes, okay. It's basically showing you about static grass. It's interesting. Obviously, on this layout, it will be really basic. A lot of my, how can I put it? When I'm going to do Evergreech Junction, I will probably be kneeling at the altar of PECO and Bachmann. So yeah, we'll see. But basically, yeah, this layout is going to be basic. It's not going to be highly scenic, you know. For that, when I'll be doing Evergreech Junction, basically a lot of product will be used from the PECO range. Oh, look at that! Look at that scene there. And it's all numbered. All the components are numbered. You can make them. Brilliant! Absolutely brilliant. This is the retail price list. Obviously, you can vary between retailer. Obviously, they have their offers. Is basically it will cover Z gauge, N gauge, 00 and HO, and we go for the larger gauges, O gauge, gauge 1. Wow. SM32, okay, and G45. I think it goes on to about gauges as well. Oh yeah, look, 60 years of PECO Streamline as well. Alright. In 2021, yeah. Wow. It's absolutely brilliant. I do recommend PECO. Really do, and I want to visit when we're allowed. Yes, definitely. I wanted to do it 2019. Yeah, obviously a few things happened in 2019 and obviously what happened in 2020. Yes, I still want to visit when we're allowed. I'm definitely going to have a holiday down in Devon, which is basically where they are, in Bear, I do believe. Here you are, scales and gauges. Let me tell you a bit about different scales and gauges. That's really nicely illustrated. I'm just flicking through this, by the way. And obviously it's advertising the Railway Modeller, which is a brilliant magazine. I do read that too. I know some of the editing team, so yes. I read quite a lot of railway magazines. So, oh yeah, and also these are brilliant. I have quite a few of these. If you ever get stuck, they're very handy. The little pull-outs, really good. And obviously, there's quite a few of them as well. I've got quite a few. I've been collecting a lot of them. Oh yeah, and also yes, I love the way they've set this out. Basically, all your track plans as well. Absolutely brilliant. I do recommend it. And obviously all these supplements, here they are. There's loads of them. I have quite a few. I might show you sometime. But they're handy. There they are, baseball building. There's a nice supplement there. And obviously there's more publications from PECO. Engage. We've got different gauges, and obviously if you're doing European, well look, modelling German railways. It's all there. Swiss, heritage railways, French railways, O gauge. Absolutely brilliant. I do have some of these. Yes, like I said, I do. I use them. They're very handy. Oh yes, I wouldn't mind getting that. Modelling with plastic structure kits. Yes, that looks interesting. I'll probably get my hands on that. PECO's own toolkit. Yep, handy. Maybe worth a review. They're quite handy actually. Especially to build in some of the kits. Yes, might do a review on that. There you are. Know your codes. Oh yeah, basically, here's the N gauge for different codes, and 00 and HO. Obviously, I said code 100 and code 75. I'm doing mine in code 100. Obviously, I got a few older locos, so that's the reason why. I think these are more American gauges. I think code 83 and 70, if I remember correctly. O gauge. Yes, I still need to do a review on that. I've only got one O gauge loco. Wow. It's really handy. It's showing you how to lay the track, basically putting wire droppers underneath the rail, okay, and then obviously you can do it on the fish plate. Ballasting, yes. I can't wait to do Evergreens Junction. Still doing a lot of research. There's a lot to do with N-gauge here now. So we're in for N-gauge code 80. I think, something might be worthwhile. I think I might get a couple of these packs. Might be handy. Let's see. I think I might do that. try and extend what I've already got. Wow. Code 55. Some accessories. It's going to be similar for the 00 as well. Yes, I recommend these. Track setters. Yes, I do have them. That's for the ready for the Evergreech Junction build. Like I said, I've been just collecting the bits I need. Building it up slowly. There's that supplement. Wagon kits. I'm gonna have what? That's another thing I'm thinking about doing. Another video I could do. I might get the same wagon. I might build it in N gauge, build it in 00, and build it in O. I'm thinking about doing that. That would be interesting. And give it a go anyway. It's going to be definitely fiddly in N, isn't it? And there's some line side kits for the N gauge. Absolutely brilliant. Ratio models. Some ratio kits for N gauge. Yes. I don't know how I'm going to go with the N gauge. I might build some kits. You can fit a lot in with N gauge, so yeah, might be worthwhile. I haven't decided exactly what I want yet, so we'll visit that when the time comes. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. 00. Here we go, peeps. Oh dear. It's handy if you want to expand some of your sets you already got. Yes, really handy. Obviously with Evergreech Junction, I'm going to be using FlexiTrack for my build. And a lot of it will be streamlined. I don't know, Electrofrog, Insulfrog. There's something about Unifrog as well now. Insulfrog. Here we are. FlexiTrack. Very difficult to get hold of at the moment as well. I've got quite a few boxes I've been, like I said, I've been collecting. In my previous videos I've mentioned it. And obviously some of the turnouts I've been collecting. Single slip, double slips. They're expensive. Yeah, they are expensive. Where is it? Unifrog. Okay. We'll see more. I'll have a look into that. Code 75. Basically, you're going. I think you get more in. Do you get more in Code 75? It's more finer. I'd love to do it in Code 75. But like I said, I want to run some older locos, so you never know, I might build another layout. I've already got loads to do at the moment, so obviously this is just a basic layout on here. But obviously Evergreech Junction, yeah. I might build another layout in Code 75. That's an idea. Basically not now, once I've moved and I work out what space I've got available. Oh yeah, definitely buffer stops. I think this is the ball head. Yeah, it is. Yeah, some buffers. I've already got that. You've probably seen it in one of my videos. Yes. 6-way gauge, setter gauge. Yeah, I think it comes with one of the kits. That's handy. And there's another thing I've been looking at as well. Obviously, like I said, I've been getting into building some parkside kits. Obviously, PECO do parkside. You'll see them in here. DCC Concepts do basically it's like a ruler, and basically it all marks out different sizes, and you can basically bend handrails and things in it, so it gives you the perfect size you want and the perfect bend. I'll be looking at getting that as well, and I'll probably show you when I start doing some more of my kit building. Adding some action instead of using the moulded handrails, remove the moulded ones and then be fitting my own. Yeah, I think this is American track. Code 83, yeah. HO basically. Yeah, so if you want to build tracking, for American and European, it's available. Oh, ratio. Some semaphore signal kits. I have a few. Yeah, I do have a few. I want my motor. I don't know. I've seen some people build some really nice semaphores. Really, they are really nice. I'd love to be able to do that. And they actually operate. I do like semaphores. Which reminds me, on this layout I'll be using the basic Hornby ones, but I'm going to try and make them motorised. That's my plan anyway. Basically this will be mainly Hornby product for this layout. But for Evergreech Junction, mainly PECO. There you are, Parkside. I already have some kits, and obviously I've already built some as well. Obviously lockdown, this is it, peeps. I mean, if you really do get stuck, I'm working during this period of time, but there's a lot of people out there that are not allowed to work. They can't work, or they're unable to work. They're stuck in. I say to you, these are really, really good. You can get your head into it, if you know what I mean. So it takes your mind off of all the rubbish that's going on out in the world at the moment, and you can just build some really nice models here. And that's exactly what I'm enjoying this. And obviously you can get some of these weathered effects as well. So you don't have to just leave it as just plain. You basically get the basic layer of paint on there, and then basically going into weathering. Obviously, it's a nice way of practicing your weathering as well, which again I will be looking into doing myself. I need to get my weathering skills up to scratch. I'm talking about painting and all that, and obviously nice air gun, yes. And then obviously extraction booth and everything else. So I'm looking into all this. Obviously I mentioned it quite a few years ago actually. I haven't got myself an air gun yet. I nearly bought a compressor. I might have one I need to pick up actually. I think I put it on my shelf in the model shop. I've got to get back to that. I'll probably have to get it delivered. But yes, these are brilliant. A lot of these kits. And there's a lot of these. Some of these models are not available RTR, so you can basically build them out of kits because it's not available to buy off the shelf. And plus, it's cheaper as well. And plus, you get the enjoyment of making them. Yes. Yes, I will be getting into it. There's a few other manufacturers as well. I do have a few of their kits too, so I've been building them up, and also I'm thinking about putting in my own realistic loads. I think I showed you in one of the videos on the HAA hopper, and I've got some of the plastic loads, and basically I'm going to use that as a base, and I'll sprinkle the coal over the top. Yeah, I can't wait to do that. I've done some wagons already. I need to show you videos on them. I've done a bit of tweaking and weathering on them. Some of them have changed identities, so I've scratched out the number and I've renumbered it. And that's what I've been doing. I should be really getting on with this layout, but when it was obviously run up to Christmas and that, that's what I was doing. I was getting into my kit building. Narrow gauge. I've got a lot to do in double O, N gauge, and looking at O gauge. I'm not looking at narrow gauge at the moment, I'm afraid. Although there are really nice models. I think these are ready to run models. I have seen them. I have seen quite a few of them. Well, actually from PECO, actually, yeah. When I visited the Linton and Barnstable Railway. When was that? It was a good few years ago now. No, some locos as well. In development. Obviously, we've heard about this. Some people have anyway. This is if you're into narrow gauge. HOM. Okay, that's the continental version of narrow gauge. Oh yes. These are really handy. Basically, he's telling you how to bring your model to life. Thinking I might be getting, I don't know. I can motorise it, can't I? Because there is a turntable at Evergreech Junction. Okay. Look at all this. I do have some of these components already that I've collected. Oh, look. Catenary. Overhead. I really wouldn't mind doing a layout with overhead catenary. I have some electrics. You haven't seen them yet. I will share them with you, don't worry. There's some really interesting ones I have. And there's some ones that I'm going to be reworking on and bring them screaming into the 21st century. I really do like some of these ratio kits. Look at that signal box. Absolutely lovely. Interiors for your signal box. Absolutely brilliant. Definitely something to do. Look at these load gauges. Some cranes. Carriage shed, carriage platforms. Oh, there's a nice big water tower there. Overhead cranes. Southern region concrete huts. Plate layers huts, basically. That'd be nice for a cameo, wouldn't it? Ah, yes, I'll be getting some of these telegraph poles. Although I think it's Woodland Scenics got. Yeah, that's the other. Yeah, Woodland Scenics as well. I'll be using on Evergreen Junction. But yeah, Woodland Scenics have brought out a new telegraph pole system. I have already got some of these. I do have some of these. Wheels. Ah, yes. Obviously, as well, there's stone effect. There's a lot of buildings on Evergreen Junction. I think their water tower over the other side, where the level crossing is, on the other side of the road, there is a water tower there. Well, there was when the rail was in place. Oh yeah, level crossing as well. I've got to fit that in. Point rodding, yeah, definitely be doing that. Very fiddly from what I've been told. There will be another layout, like I said, a layout. Obviously, there's another layout I want to build. And I will be building these structures. I am going to go flick through it a little bit faster because this video is getting a little bit long. There's some modern buildings. And obviously a modern setup. That looks really nice for a modern railway. Brilliant. Oh, look at that. And obviously some of these kits can be kit bashed. You can alter them, you can extend them, make them bigger. It's all doable. I might be able to use some of these kits and alter them. And obviously they do their some of their sheets. You can basically make your own. I'm gonna be getting into scratch building. There, here you are. Material sheets. That's what they call them. I do have some already, and obviously I want to get into scratch building. Obviously I'm going to be using some plasticard and everything else from the Evergreen range. Model scene, yes, I do have some of these. Brilliant. I remember how I had these when I was a kid. From my original layout back in the 80s. And some of these as well. I remember having them. I haven't got them anymore. Probably have to get them just because I had them. Oh yeah, there's the basic telegraph poles. I've got some of them as well already. I like the advertising boards. Wow. People, cows, yeah, I need to get some more. I have some, but I need to get some more. More animals. Which will be going on this layout. So yeah, I probably will be going to get some from the PECO range. Nice, some period vehicles. Buses. Quite a lot of people are into their buses. O gauge. Yes. I'm going to have to get myself some O gauge track. Definitely. It's expensive, but just build it up over a period of time. Oh yeah, and then obviously I want to build a kit O gauge kit. Yes, I'll look forward to that. Yeah, I'm definitely going to do that. I'm going to buy the same wagon in each gauge. That'd be interesting to do. Obviously, there's probably a lot of you guys that have already done it. No, I do like that. That's nice. Yeah. I can't wait to do some of this. I'm really, like I said, I'm really enjoying the Parkside kit range. Really am enjoying them. It's helped me out a lot. And obviously there's some things you can modify on them as well. And the transfers, yeah, they are. That's handy. I usually buy, there's a couple of companies, 2 companies, I think Foxes, and there's another one I use for transfers. And there's 3, I think. Lots of companies that do it, so. Yeah, obviously I am getting into my modelling. There's another. Obviously I could do collect, but I do like to try and build my own. Yeah, I know there's a few more. I'm looking at buying a few more loco kits. I'll build my own locos. I've got books on how to do that as well. Just, give it a go yourself. I wanted to do it anyway, so obviously that's a 9400 kit that I've got, isn't there? I still need to get the wheels for that. Talking about the 9400, just to let you know, I need to do, you'll see soon. Yes, I do have Bachmann's latest release, and I will be getting a few more as well. And they just announced that they're doing one in a weathered, in GWR, and it's weathered. I quite like that one now as well. I don't know a bit about baseboards. And there's open style, yeah, there's a lot of people do that. A lot of professional railway modelers build their boards like this as like an open framed. There you are. Very, very handy. Obviously my one of my layouts is going to be in a purpose built building. Then when I move, that's the plan. And obviously I want it to go outside. So I haven't decided whether I'm going to have double O going outside or the O gauge going outside. I'm still in a debate about that. I might have both, you never know. Why not? I think O gauge looks better outside. We'll see. Oh yeah, they're twist and lock. I've heard a lot about this. I don't know. It looks like a nice product. I might give it a go, see what it's like. These would be on this board. There's going to be surface mount point motors. Yes, there they are. Surface mount point motors. I have a lot of them. For this layout build, that is. For the other one, I've got seep. I think I'm going to use seep for Evergreech Junction. I might give some of these a go. We'll see how it goes. Obviously some wire. They do a lot, don't they? Spade connectors. Wiring blocks. Obviously the ones I'm going to do on this layout is going to be with the pins in. So I can disconnect it quickly. servicing cradle, yeah, everything. I got quite a lot of the PECO products. I do use them quite a lot. Smart switch. Well, that looks interesting. I'm gonna have to read into this. Digital controlled servo system for operating turnouts and other accessories. Okay, that looks interesting. So it's servo control. It will give it a bit of a more of a smooth action. I mean, there's some people go to the extent where they've got the semaphore signals and they have the action where the semaphore falls down and it bounces. Yeah, I don't know how far. It depends how far you want to take it, really. Each their own. If you want to do that, it's your layout. Do it. Why not? Yeah, I really do like the PECO range. I can't wait to visit PECO. It's about ballasting. Yeah, that's what I've got to do. I've done it a couple of times. Sometimes you can enjoy it and sometimes you can't. It has to depend on your mood, really. And you can make it really look realistic as well. I wasn't going for the fully realistic on this layout. This is just so I can run some trains. But obviously on Evergreets Junction I want it quite realistic. So I'll probably be using a lot of these products to achieve the scene and look that I want. And obviously some back scenes, really handy back scenes. Yes, I like some of these back scenes. I remember when I was little, this is the back scene I had on my layout in the 80s. Yeah, I remember that. My layout folded down onto my bed, you see. I will share some more photos. I think we're coming to the end now. Obviously some track components. You buy individual track components, really handy. And the index. Okay. It's been a bit of a long one, peeps, sorry. Yes, again this is the back scene to the front scene that we saw, and each component can be is available, and you can make it absolutely brilliant. I highly recommend PECO, and celebrating 60 years of the Streamline and 75 years of, is it 75 years of actual PECO? 75 years of innovation in model railways. Highly recommended. It's handy to have this so you can look up the part code and then obviously speak to your retailer, and then you'll be able to get what you want. Alright, okay, see you.